Hello and welcome, Lightsteppers. This week, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a lot of really awesome tools that have helped me to get my business to where it is now and have allowed me to both work a full time and also be a full-time student and still be able to get things done and support people in their journey. Before I could do that, though, we have to dive into our guiding principles so that we can remember what we're all about and what we stand on. So I'm going to share my screen. We have a new Zoom update, so things are looking a little bit different today, but we'll make it happen. We fill our cups first by honoring our physical, mental, spiritual health through self-mastery, movement, nutrition, community, and personal development. We model behaviors, habits, and attitudes that demonstrate excellence. By developing individuals, we strengthen families that elevate communities. We believe that integrity, love, and principles are the foundation of both a great business and life. We are committed to creating generational health and wealth for our community and beyond. We continually expand our organization by providing the most effective and highest quality products and services available. Everything rises and falls on leadership. The measure of an effective leader is not how many serve them, it is how many people they can serve, right? We doing this? We're doing this. So I think this is a really, really important call. I noticed that I have an edge when it comes to a lot of people in the business. A lot of people quit. A lot of people stop showing up. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm low-key glad that this call is just me because it shows that's part of the business. Like you don't see me being sad or upset. It's just part of the business. A lot of people stop. A lot of people quit, and that's okay. So I wanted to talk to you guys today about the mentality that is required, in my opinion, in order to continue to move forward in this business. Because this is not like the typical job where you do this and immediately you get a reward. There's sometimes some lag time between the work that you put in and when you receive the rewards. So it can be really easy to be like, nah, you know what? Fuck this. This is just not for me. I did this and did that and it's not working. And what I learned is that that's what hard looks like, right? I've noticed that I've worked with a lot of people, different age groups, different and everything, and it gets hard. It gets really complicated. It can get really challenging to do this business, to do this work, and to include this habits into your lifestyle. It can be very difficult. And that's where most people quit. That's whenever you hear people talking about network marketing, they'll always talk about how that's a scam, it doesn't work. My cousin tried it, it didn't work out for them. But if you go a little bit deeper and you ask them, yeah, how long did your cousin try it for? You see your cousin probably tried it for a couple of weeks, if not a month or two, and then they quit. Not enough to build an actual business, right? So I thought it was important for me to share some of the things that I've learned throughout my 3 years with Purium to that have helped me to actually continue to show up like I'm showing up today. Um, and and this is the thing that you hear all the time. You hear people say, it's a marathon, not a sprint. You hear it all the time. I think this business is even different from that. I think that a marathon is cool. I don't think a marathon is long enough. A marathon would be like me choosing to do this business for a month or 3 months or whatever. I think this is a 100 miler. Like a race that's 100 miles. Why I say that is because it requires a different approach. You're not as concerned as going as fast as possible. Um, like of course you want to take off fast when you first start so you can not be behind and what as the race goes by, but understanding where your energy is, understanding where your body is and your health, and being mindful that when you get to mile 26 or 24 whatever, you still got like three-quarters of the way to go. So setting up your life in a way that allows you to continue to do this work is going to be crucial. A lot of people like to go all out, and I think that's awesome. I think a lot of times, sometimes you need like big disruption in your life to create big change, and that's not bad. The thing is, like when you rely on that and you're constantly putting yourself in situations that's disrupting your life, is not going to be sustainable. It's going to create a lot of disarray in your life. So I'm jumping on here because I wanted to share with you guys a better approach. I think that it's a lot more productive and a lot more helpful when we decide to include these activities into our lifestyle. What activities am I talking about? responding to messages, creating content social media, reaching out and following up with your customers and brand partners. All those things are crucial in order to continue to get you going. But if you make it so it's like separate from your life, it's going to be really hard for you to continue to do it consistently. So what I found is that it's best to find ways to include those activities into your regular life. And that might mean that you're not doing as much as you want to do or whatever. You might be just doing 5 reach outs every day. And that's okay because we're talking about sustainability. We're talking about the compound effect. We're talking about actually being able to continue to do the 5 people for 5, 10, 30, 50 years, right? This is a lifestyle business. Networking has been around since the 1800s. It's created so many fortunes, right? And if you look at all any other fortunes that were created, they were all looking at the long term. They were all focused on creating sustainable change and sustainable activities that they can actually continue to do. And then that they're also duplicatable so that their team can also do as well. So I thought it would be helpful for me to jump on here and share that with you guys because like the words I'm saying, I know they're not foreign, they're not like wild or anything like that. But I do want you to understand that if you do want to win in this business, if you do want to create generational health and wealth for your family, showing up is crucial. Showing up when you don't feel like it's necessary. Showing up when you don't think that it's worth it, when you don't see any progress is necessary. So I thought it was important for me to actually take the time so that we can talk about that. Because I believe that one of the hardest things is when you quit something too soon. Because quitting is not bad, but do you even give it a shot? Do you even try like to be successful in it, or do you just give up when it got hard? Because if we just got up, if you just quit when it got hard, that's when most people quit, and that's where most people don't win. Do you want to be like most people? Do you want to have the results that most people have, or do you want to be different? Do you want to be more? It's up to you. You get to decide. You get to choose. So what are you gonna choose? It's up to you. That being said, I think that if you or watching this decides that, hey, I'm committed to this, I'm gonna do this regardless. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna get my reps in presenting. I'm gonna get my reps in sales. I'm gonna get better at closing. I'm gonna get better at inviting. I'm gonna get better at all of the 7 skills that are required for us to be successful in this business. Then I think that it will help you to evolve as a human being. It's not only going to help you create generational health and wealth, but I also truly believe that it will help you become a more valuable human being to society. With that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day or night. You guys know it's all love. I'll see you on the next one. And if you guys have any questions about anything that I talked about on today's call, feel free to drop it in the comments and that way we can all help each other out. It takes a village for us to do what we do, and it is hard. It is hard at times. Not always, but there are times when it's hard. I just want you to remember that when it's hard, just think this is where most people quit. I'm gonna just keep going a little bit further. You don't have to go just a little bit further, and you'll see you start creating massive separation between you and everyone else. And that also comes with results that everyone else is not getting. Hope you guys have a wonderful